Hey guys, Simon here and I'm excited to welcome you here because today we're gonna go over how you can build a paid community for yourself and how you can monetize your audience efficiently. We're gonna give away all of the secrets we use in our growth operating agency so you will be able to replicate these ideas fully by yourself. Let's dive into the desktop now. As you can see on my screen, we call it Audience Monetization Blueprint. And the goal here is to create a consistent monthly revenue stream so you can focus on creating content and helping the most amount of people. Who is this for? Creators with 20k plus followers, good engagement under posts, and valuable service. The best type of services are about making money or health related niches. As a rule of thumb, just think for a moment if your service is valuable enough for the people to pay you monthly. And by good engagement, I mean that you actually have fans. Not that a few of your reels went viral and that you got a bunch of views from it, but actually, people who follow you because you are you and you have a strong personal brand. We often see it with other coaches that although they have like 200k followers or 300k followers, they struggle to, enroll even like 10 people to their communities because they don't have any real fans. So make sure your audience are fan of yours. And we start the whole process with market research. The goal here is to find out what people in your audience really want. So what are their struggles, what are their challenges, and it's not enough that you have content in a specific niche. If you want to captivate and make your offer a no-brainer, you need to ask them what they want. Market research will help you with everything down the line, from creating a headline, VSL scripts to optimizing your bio. And in market research, you want to learn what people from your audience struggle with, their goals, and how you can help them with your service. You need to hear them talk about it in their words, so you can later use it in a sales copy. That's important. You want to hear it straight for them, so you can use it to actually convince them into your service. And how can you actually do market research properly? First, you want to decide which method to use and prepare it. There are a few different methods, as you can see on my screen. We have IG story polls and questions, we have forums, you have video calls and Zoom calls, and all of this method differs in the depth of insights you'll get out of it and in a time commitment needed from your side. So when it comes to IG stories, it's the least resistance method because you don't even ask your audience to switch the platform they're using. They're still on Instagram and they can give you their answers real quick and real fast. So you should see a good engagement here. But the downside is that it's hard to get really deep insights because they're still on Instagram, so they are still distracted. They can wander around in the middle of questions. So there's a high chance that you will get a lot of answers to the first question and not so much for the latest question. And it's important to have the whole picture for the situation. When it comes to the forums, it's our preferred choice. You basically create a form where you like Google form, for example, or type form where you are able to ask people questions and they actually have time to respond to you, right? So they need to go out of Instagram, which is good because like you block the distractions. And from our experience, people can go really deep here. So it's really good for the insights and it's also easy to later export it into a Google Sheets to use it inside the AI. I'm gonna show you in a while how to do it. So forms are definitely way to go here. And last way you can actually conduct the market research are live calls. So live calls allow you to ask questions directly through the phone or like through the Zoom call. Obviously, it's the biggest time commitment from the people, so you can kind of struggle with getting enough people because we always aim to get at least 10 to 20 qualified responses for all of the questions we need in order to have right and realistic view on the situation. You can kind of struggle with getting enough of the people there, but if you're on the call, it's much easier to go deep because you can just ask them and see where their mind goes and just follow it. So it's good, but the golden middle is forms, so it's our preferred choice. And here is also market research docs we prepared for you where we kind of summarize all of it. So when it comes to IG, as you can see, that's how it looks like in stories. You create a story of questions. When it comes to the questions you want to ask, you can find all of them here in the script. When it comes to the forms, software we use right now is Tally because It's a good balance between being free and beautiful. Typeform is the most beautiful, but it's just expensive. Google Forms are free, but they're ugly. So Tally is a really good choice here. As you can see, it kind of have Notion vibes. Yeah, you can create a really beautiful forms here and engaging, because it's important for the form to be beautiful to people to go over it. And when it comes to the Zoom WhatsApp call, it's a simple talk. It takes around 5 to 10 minutes. And as you can see here, you want to ask questions like why they follow you in the first place, what are the goals like, what are the 3 biggest challenges right now in life, what are they struggle with. You want to find out how you can bridge the gap between your service and their desires. So like you want to find out their pains, their goals, and you want to be in the middle, offering a safe package to the other side. By the way, you can grab this Google Docs from the description under this video. You'll have access to all of it. We created it for you, so remember that you can just grab it for free. Okay, once you have it prepared, you have questions ready, you have the method chosen, you want to post the real story to get answers. So once you decide on a method, you need to create a buzz around it to get answers. You need to either create a post or a story, a reel, whatever, and you'll need to connect many chats so you can automate the process. Otherwise, it will be pain in the ass. So usually what we want to see here is either a story like answer, DM me, health or muscle, or like you want to post a reel and then at the end of the reel say, if that's something you would be interested in, comment muscle and I'll send you a free guide. And you can automate this stuff with ManyChat. So it's like super cheap. It's 15 bucks per month. But it's totally worth it because it will automate a lot of your outreaches. And when it comes to what you should say in the video, here are some tips. So you want to create an excitement by saying that you have been working on it for a couple of months now. Describe it in a mysterious tone. So don't say that you're building a community, because you want to keep the intrigue to make them answer the questions. And tell them to comment word or respond word to the story. It will trigger ManyChat. General script. Hey everyone, I have exciting news for you. For the last few months, I've been working on a special project and it's almost done. It will be a place for you to learn, connect and talk directly with me. I want to ensure it's 100% tailored to your needs, so I would love to hear what you need help with. If you would like to help me and get a special gift, comment your keyword and I'll send you a link to a short 2-minute form. Thanks. And here's an example of good buzz video.
So I've got some exciting news to announce. I'm working on something really big and it's just nearly finished. Before I properly launch it, I'd like to get a few opinions from you guys. So if anybody would be willing to help me out, then just please comment ballet underneath this video. And then we'll have a quick chat and in return I'll give you a gift.
And this video is from one of the creators we work with. It went so great, like he got 400 comments under this video. Just imagine 400 people. And in ManyChat you can just automate it. So like you don't need to message them by hand. You can just simply create automation. Let me show you quickly how it looks like. So here you go to the automations and you can go really crazy with it. In one scenario I even included ChatGPT to kind of validate the answer and move the flow where it should be. But the most usual, you will want to trigger it for some keyword under the post or stories. Yeah, it's simple. You should grab it real fast and it will save you so much time in the process. It's a bargain almost. Yeah, so the guidelines for creating the video are similar to those you create daily. Your primary goal is to maximize view. Key elements include like under 30 seconds, start with compelling hook. You just want to be you. Authenticity is what sells, especially if you have fans. And as an additional feature, you can pin the post to your profile. So when someone lands in your profile, they can actually see this pinned post and you can put it in a highlight as well. Okay, so next point is digital product creation. The goal here is to create something you want to sell, right? Usually it is a course, because the value proposition of the community can be divided into 4 different areas: knowledge, community, unique content and support. And it's really the most time-consuming task, but the cool thing is you just need to do it once. That's where the market research data comes to the rescue, because instead of creating a course that you think that your audience wants, you create something they told you they want. You build on feedback. Market research can look like unnecessary work, but actually with combination of AI, it saves you a lot of time. Let me just show you what I mean. So here I've prepared for you the exact prompts you just need to use in ChatGPT, and here is also an example Google Sheet. Like, this is how your market research data will look like. So you can just download it. Let's just do that real quick. Download CSV, boom, and in ChatGPT you take this prompt, copy it, and do what it says. So upload CSV, we delete it, and throw it there. As you can see, analyzing. Okay, then second prompt, we want him now to come up with 10 course idea we can execute. And he's giving you everything. I have it done here already, the same stuff. So as you can see, he gives you 10 course idea based on the market research, so like just saving you a lot of time. Then you can go on and choose one of the courses that sounds interesting for you and create a module by module, so like 10 different modules for the mini course you've created. And then you can ask him to create a script. So in 10 to 20 minutes you can have the whole outline for really professional looking course, and then you just need to tailor it to kinda reflect your tone. Obviously you want to read it through and make some tweaks, and then you want to shoot it, your video, and edit it. When it comes to editing, we use CapCut for it because it's free and it's like super easy to learn to do essential stuff. And now let's recap what makes a great course great. The greatest courses are good because of the value and authenticity. Remember, if you are yourself and you have fans, that's all it takes. Don't be scared of shooting videos on Loom just like me right now and uploading them in a raw format. If you want to delete dead space or cut the video, the best and free software to use is CapCut, just as I said. Individual modules inside the course shouldn't last longer than 30 minutes. So you don't want to make it like super hard to go over. You want to divide it into small sections for the people to feel the progress and to go over it gradually. And when it comes to hosting, the best choice is Vimeo because it won't allow user to copy the link of a video and access it outside the community. Second best choice is Loom because it's cheap for the amount of storage it offers and you can turn the download option off. And if you don't want to spend any money, feel free to use YouTube, but remember that people can just copy the URL and use it outside of your community. Okay, so at this stage we have market research ready, we have the course ready, and now it's time to think about how we're gonna take the people that land on your profile and enroll them into the community. So we're gonna learn how to build a sales funnel. Sales funnel, it's basically the user journey of how they land in your profile and go to the buying your stuff. So we basically distinguish two types of sales funnel in paid community. First one is pre-launch, when we focus on collecting as many emails as possible, and as you can see here, we direct them into your bio and to the mailing list. The important thing is to kinda build the scarcity with the time. We always set it to actually the launch of community, so it's like real scarcity. And on the left you want to put some copy based on the market research you generated. And then here's just some general stuff that I've already explained. So we want to generate traffic to your page. If you have 20k plus followers, you already know how to do it. So just repeat the process. And then you want to move the traffic to your landing page / waiting list. By the way, one cool thing I've included is layouts we use for all of the landing pages we create. You can have it for free as well. Remember, link in description. And here you can find everything. So even if you never created a landing page, here you can just follow along, you can clone it and kind of just fill out the space and talk about your product. And the psychology here is decide on a niche. It's important, right guys? Decide on the niche and craft messaging around one persona type. Don't go for the general market. You want to be an expert in your market. They need to think it was created just for them. That's where the market research becomes handy once again. You want to use the exact words they used. Then you want to build authority, expertise, and trust through video sales letter. Video sales letter is, I'm gonna show you in a minute. Create social proof through testimonials. Ensure you have enough call to actions. They should be able to go to the offer from almost every place on the page. It should be clear on what they're getting. And you want to include some frequently asked questions. Okay, let me just go over the landing page we created for Chad. We work with him as well. So he teaches people how to do real estate flips. And as you can see, simple headline. Headline needs to be catchy. It needs to be short. Then you can elaborate a little in the sub headline. I won't go over the VSL, but you can check it out. But basically, we're building trust by showing his expertise. Then you want to build a pain inside the viewers. So you want to show them where they are now and where they want to go. And you want to present your service as a solution to their struggles. And at the end of the video, you want to give them call to action. So like join now. Here is the offer. So as you can see, people on the website can see exactly what they're getting for boom, 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 join now. Here you call out the audience. It's also a good trick. Building social proof and kind of making him real human. Testimonials, offer, scarcity, and frequently asked questions. Yeah, as you can see, if you don't have an idea how to do it, the simple way to go around it is like attention, target audience, learn how to your offer. And the rest, I've already talked about it. One more important thing is that you need to actually analyze the outside. Let me show you a Hotjar. This is the software we use to get recordings of the page visits. So here you can go into recordings and see what people do on your web page. So as you can see, this is like YouTube. You're gonna see what they are checking out, if they're scrolling, how much time is it taking for them, where is their mouse, so what are they reading. Super handy. It's free also for some usage, so definitely go to check it out. And you want to do also A/B testing, and A/B testing is basically sending half of people to one version, half of people to second version, and seeing which stuff works better. The best things to test are headline, sub-headline, VSL, button colors. So we want to test like the most important thing. It's important to test one variable at a time. If you test more, you won't be sure which one affects the outcome. Leverage AI to create headlines and copy. Here in the docs that we've used earlier to create the course, you also can find the copywriting prompts. I've prepared everything for you. You just need to basically copy paste. And here's when the market research becomes handy again, because we can generate really good copy based on the insights we got from our audience. Okay, at this point we have product, we have landing pages, we have the market research. Now we need to automate stuff. If you're a one-man team, it's really important to automate as much stuff before the hype phase and launching, because you will need this time, once you launch, to create the content actually. So when it comes to automation, here are the software we use. So for the community, we use School because it's just the best in terms of the design, everything in one place. So I'm not gonna go over it that much in detail, but we use School. For landing pages, we use Webflow. For email marketing, we use ConvertKit. So for recording meetings, like if you choose the WhatsApp calls or Zoom calls, it's good to record these meetings. And for automation, we use Zapier. And this way you're able to create a system that works for you and with you and saves you a lot of time in the longer run. If you don't want to offer a free trial to your community, it's super simple. You just need to set up the School. If you want to offer the free trial, you need to set it up and have an affiliate marketing, which we highly recommend because it adds a lot of revenue. You want to create Stripe account and connect it to School through Zapier. It's not that complicated as well. So congratulations, we're almost there. Now let's go over phases of launch. So we divide it into three different phases. Pre-launch, where you kinda, hyping this up before the launch day, and post-launch. Pre-launch usually takes between 14 to 21 days, and in this period you want to make people aware that your community is something that you've been working for, so you want to hype them up, right? And you want as many of them as possible to sign up for your waiting list, so you can then send them an email on the launch day. Pre-launch post ideas, behind the scenes of creating a course, value posts, insights, IG lives, user testimonials, pulse quizzes, and what do you see here? ChatGPT prompts. We did it once again. You have everything ready here, my friend. So feel free to just copy it. Here, you're hyping them up. As many emails as you can get to follow them up on the launch day. On the launch day, you want to be silent about everything other than the launch day. So if you're a type of a creator that whole posts like 20 stories per day, on this day you just want to focus your content on the launch, like make this important and special. You can post one reel before the launch to move people even further, but focus on stories and just getting them through. Example of launch day video.
Guys, exciting news. I just launched our coaching membership, Be Fit for Life
Academy
membership, which is designed to help you improve overall health and body composition in a healthy and sustainable way. If you're looking for some
so we can check it out here. Grab the dogs. And post launch day. So here is important to chill out, but also make sure that you have one post pin to your IG to move people when they need to be, and you want to promote it from time to time, right? At this stage you have a digital subscription product that you can earn money from. So like just your baby. Remember to if you're really doing a good job inside and you're providing a valuable service, market it, remind them that you offer something like that, and just move the traffic there. And you can really scale your community in two ways, vertically or horizontally. Horizontally means scaling in terms of how many months on average people stay in your community, and vertically means scaling in terms of how many new people on average join your community. So we want to extend the period they stay and how many people join. When it comes to horizontal scaling, let's circle back to 4 pillars of what makes community valuable: knowledge, community, unique content, and support. Improving any of the pillars should extend the period people will want to stay inside your community. One of the biggest advantages of having a live community is the feedback that you get in real time. You can just build the course, host the online events your community wants you to. That's powerful. Another framework I use when brainstorming about horizontal scaling, so like extending the period people are inside your community, is to have some sort of challenges. So make them want to stay for every month because, for example, they can win something or they can be the best in something and get some reward. Like the possibilities here are endless. And here is also the good place to go over how to structure your school community, what's important that. So let me just grab it real quick. So let's go over chat community once again. So what's important? Pin post just as on your IG. You want to make sure that people see the important information. Classroom, here you can host your courses. Calendar, you should host at least 1 or 2 group weekly calls every week to just provide value and make it valuable for them. And leaderboards, you can kind of gamify the process here and offer different rewards for different levels. When it comes to about page, treat it as your landing page. You should feel free to post your VSL here, like your offer breakdown, testimonials, as you can see. And if you use Stripe, you want to also include the link here, and you can also include it here. I don't know why we don't have it here, but we're gonna update it. Let's go back. Okay, and now you have everything ready. You have your digital product, you have sales funnel, you have the community live. So now what's left is scaling your community. You can do it from organic traffic, which is like obvious choice. So jump, focus on creating a lot of content, jump on some podcasts, make a lot of exposure, just grow organically. And paid ads. Once you get your community to 2-3K per month, you may consider running paid ads to enroll new people who weren't exposed to you before. And that's it really, guys. So yeah, as you can see, it's totally doable as one person. It can be a lot of work, and it will be some work, but that's the price you need to pay. If you want us to help you, just shoot us a message. I'm Simon, and we run this agency with my brother Dominic. The agency name is Paid Audience. And yeah, let's have a talk about it if you're interested. If not, feel free to steal this out. That's basically our knowledge from doing it for some time. So feel free to implement it. Remember, the link is in the description. And remember to kick asses and be awesome. See ya.